Ignore the close sign and step inside. We're done for today. Come on, just one drink. You of all people, please leave. Get out of Matsue. Don't be so cold. Hey, I told you to get out. I'd better leave him alone for now. I feel like something has changed. There's a coaster on the counter. Someone jotted down 153501. I pick up the coaster. Get out! Fine, don't get mad. I take the coaster with me. Maybe I should take it there. Required coaster. I got so scratched up in the sticker bushes today. My arms are sore just from being pricked and prodded by sticker bush toxins. I leave the bar. The bartender is acting weird. I took the coaster without asking though. It might come in handy. But I'll start heading back to my room. Okay, you couldn't just go. Alright, back at Matsue Inn. When I return to my room, Haruka comes by with her younger cousin, Yuki Hara. Sir, you said you were looking for Aya Fumino, right? Yuki was in the same grade as her in high school. I never thought I'd hear her name again. It's been so long. I wonder if the Aya Fumino she's talking about is a different person from my pen pal. Before I say anything, I should use something from my inventory. What's this? Is this your Aya? I show her the photo I received of my pen pal. Yes, that's Aya Fumino. Are you sure? I heard there was someone looking for Aya Fumino, so I brought a photo of her. Yuki shows me a photo of Aya from 25 years ago. It shows Aya and her parents, Naoki and Yoko Fumino, standing next to a Western-style building. The same person as in the photo. It's the same girl as in my photo, so both photos were of the late Aya Fumino. What kind of person was Aya? The phrase fair of face and figure suited her perfectly. On top of that, she was good at every kind of sport and she had artistic talent as well. She was good at art, and I remember her winning a prize in a contest. Is there anyone who knows Aya's father's address? Sorry, nobody knows. Did anything strange happen after she died? There'd been an extra person when taking a head count at events like field trips or a shadow figure in group photos. All kinds of rumors like that. Maybe even that rumor. Was there anything about a pen pal being created for the deceased Aya? I've never heard that story, but it sounds like another of those ghost stories you get at schools. 15 years ago, somebody saw a figure that looked like Aya at the Fumino residence. That's strange. I never heard of the Fuminos having other children. There's also a rumor of a ghost, a young girl that haunts the empty lot. But if a ghost were to haunt that place, it'd be Aya's mother. If so, it wouldn't be a young girl. Sanpei was saying it was a woman in her late 20s. Well, probably because the classic ghost is a young woman with long hair. Yeah. There was a legend about a dead person coming back to life. I think it was called the Princess of Himegamori Forest. How did that story go? I can't remember, but if you go to the Lafcadio Memorial Museum, you could be able to find it. It's getting late. We should be going. Have fun, Yuki. Leave. It's been a long day. Time to go to bed. But first, let's write down my findings. I scribbled down a few notes. We are learning things. Sun in Show TV, Misaki Murakami. Nozu from the Nakamura Bar. Snappy Shorty. I couldn't find Aya today either, but I found a little bit about what happened. Maybe tomorrow I'll finally find her. No, you won't. We have other people we gotta figure out first. Whew. Chapter 6. Ginger Stationery. Let us go! Let us learn! Tell me things! It's been 6 days since I came to Matsue, and looks like whoever's writing to me was praying to be Aya Fumino. She tricked me, but somehow I don't hold a grudge. Even if the name wasn't real, I think the rest of it was the truth. Before I leave, I should read another letter. I pulled a letter out from my bag. This is the 6th letter. It's posted on October 7th. The stationery pattern is ginger, I guess. Hello! How are you doing? I'm not feeling too great. We have exams coming up, and the whole class seems gloomy. Every day was so fun a few months ago, and now it feels like I'm going to a completely different school. Something happened the other day. My grades improved, and they suspect I was cheating. That made me sad. Snappy helped me out, though I was trying to hold back tears. And Snappy gently held my hand. Whenever I'm having trouble, Snappy is always there for me. Now we wait for the page to turn, because it's reading and there's no way to skip it. I really hope if I decide to play the new one that they don't do shit like this. Learn from your mistakes game. But look at that, I'm completely just bouncing the green off me right now. Green. It stays on me. I really think I need to get a different colored. Green. Snappy is so admirable, and my hero. I'm really glad Snappy's around. You need to be kind to girls too, Max. We might look strong, but we're actually weak. I feel the same way. Kindness is very important. I believe in ghosts, but I'm scared of them. I have to, P.S. What kind of girls do you like? Ooh. That's a question. I remember what I wrote. What did I write? Thank you for your letter. There are terrible people who would suspect you of cheating. It's autumn for a third year of high school, so the rush is probably making people jump at shadows. It must be reassuring to have a hero in your class, though. I would wonder what kind of guy Snappy is. I'm listening to see the idol type, the sporty type, the prince type. All the girls in my class feel like they can rely on me, but reality they'll probably just be annoying. But I do have a sense of justice and to protect us. It must be pretty smart to raise your grades at the time like this. I really want to study for myself, but I'm having trouble keeping my grades up. I need to hit the post, let the dupes do their best and get to the top of school. Also, let the good enjoy the times. And then blah, 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 blah. P.S. Mysterious and beautiful girl. Sure, we'll go with that. Please tell me your measurements. No, let's not do that. I thought Snappy was a guy, but if it's the same person as Marita's childhood friends, it has to be a woman. Milk comes to put the futon away. Good morning. Good morning. You're running on all cylinders every single day, huh? So far, I'm being cool. I'm going for a cool, mature woman vibe, though. I think you're fine with how you are. Be natural. Natural. How come the sin is so cheap? Is it because it's shabby? It's not shabby. The sin has personality. That's one way to put it. If you want to complain, I can tell the manager and ask her to raise your price. Hey, don't do that. I wouldn't put it past her. Who's your hero, Tomoko? My hero? Maybe the red bean bread mask? An anime hero, huh? How about in reality, anyone who is hero to you? That would be Yukichi Fukuzawa and Ichio Higuchi. The faces on the 10,000 yen and 5,000 yen bills. They're the best of all the heroes. From anime to hard cash. That's realistic, to be sure. Women are always realistic. Who was your hero when you were in high school? The captain of the basketball team. Tall, gorgeous, and admired by everyone. On Valentine's Day, she received more chocolates than the boys. The captain was a girl? Yes. The girls had a crush on a girl? It's pretty common in high school. Tomoko puts the futon away. So where are you headed today? First, I'm going to the Lafcadio Hearn Memorial Museum. Have you read Hearn's books? No, I haven't. I'm not a fan of scary stories. If you're going to the museum, you have to read Hearn's books. I'll lend you one. No, that won't be. Tomoko leaves the room. I tried to stop her, but she came back with Lafcadio Hearn's Kwaiden, aka the collection of Japanese ghost stories I didn't want to read. Please read this before going there. Tomoko pushes the book into my hands. Take care now. Tomoko leaves. Acquired Lafcadio Hearn's book. Alright, I should read a little bit. I read Kwaiden. I had avoided Lafcadio Hearn's books, but now I'm giving it a fresh chance. It's sort of nostalgic yet fresh. The strange stories and beautiful writing were fascinating, and I ended up reading the entire book. It's not just there to scare you, it deals with people's karma, which makes it more interesting. Look at the clock. It's time to go to the Lafcadio Hearn Memorial Museum. Excuse me. As I step outside, a tall guy with a hat rushes away. That's suspicious, to put it mildly. On an old-style street along a moat, there's a wooden column that says Lafcadia Lafcadio Hearn Memorial Museum. Looks like this is the place. There's a gorgeous board fence and a gate with a tiled roof. Beyond the gate, there's a Japanese-style single-story wooden house. I walk into the Lafcadio Hearn Museum. Can you just call it the museum? There are exhibition panels and pictures from Hearn's life. Walk around the museum. Look at things. It's a picture of Lafcadio Hearn with commentary about his family. It looks like his father was Irish. Shocking. There are several items that Hearn treasured. The sign says Hearn was about 160 centimeters tall. It seems to be an exhibit displaying supposed to be an exhibit that talks about how people used to call him Harun's son. I don't see anything that talks about the princess of the Himagama Forest. Are you looking for something? Oh god, it's you. Ah. I jump when I realize Kurai is standing right next to me. If you want to hear scary stories at Matsue, I'm your guy. Your specialty is ghost stories, isn't it? I know quite a bit of folklore as well. Do you know about the princess of Himagamori Forest? Of course I do. Well, can you tell me? I can't just tell you for free. You want me to pay you? No, I won't take your money, but there is one condition. What's the condition? I'll give you a quiz about Lafcadio Hearn. If you can answer correctly, I'll tell you. Fine, give me the quiz. Oh god. I have 3 questions. All the answers can be found in the museum. Point out where the answer can be found. Okay, got it. Question number 1. What country is Hearn's father from? There's a panel to talk to it. And what's this one? He's from Ireland. Correct. Question number 2. Hearn's had a nickname. What's his nickname? Womp. Correct. Last question. Blah, blah, blah. His height. Yes, of course. It was around the Techo era. It happened in Ochigun. Ochigun. Miharamura, where Ishimiri is now. Mori Terumoto sent an archer to Mr. Ogasawara, who had broken the law and built a castle here. He sent an assassin. Mr. Ogasawara decided to retreat to Izumo with the 17-year-old Princess Chiyo. On the way there, as they passed Tsuchimura, Princess Chiyo said she wanted to drink water. Despite the servant's warning, the princess walked over to Fawn and she slipped and fell in. What happened to her? She just disappeared. 1 week later, the princess's body was found floating in the pond, but she looked beautiful, as if she were still alive. This is the legend of Princess Himagamori Forest. A drowned body looked beautiful a week later. That doesn't make any sense. Legends don't have to make sense. So it's not like the dead princess came back to life, right? However, the legend changed as it was passed down, and now people say a dead body would come back to life, more beautiful than before. Which must have meant that the dead Aya came back alive in a more beautiful state. We have theme exhibits too. I have a flyer. I'm going to take a flyer from a theme exhibit. It says Exhibition of Matsue and Aliens. Matsue and Aliens. Did Martians come visit or something? That's outside of my field. Space isn't your thing, huh? Well, please enjoy your stay. Thanks. I hang on to the flyer. Required theme exhibition flyer. Exhibition of Matsue and Aliens. I bet sci-fi fans would love it, but it doesn't sound like it's for actual adults. Wait a minute, the people at that youth provision really love this. There's that thing about Snappy too. It might be easier to ask them. I'll go see Morita and ask about Snappy. Okay. We move now. I knock on the door opens, and Sugari is there. What do I show again? That the rabbit thing, you know, I can't. Okay. Rabbit. I show her the finger of the rabbit and blah blah blah. Wild minds. All right. Sugari's on one in the room. Is Morita here? Not yet. Did you come to talk to him? I did. You're not actually interested in UFOs, are you? Well, that's. Guess who come to mock us will be banned. I'll be in trouble if they kick me out. Are you? Of course. I'm here because I'm interested in UFOs and aliens. Do you have any proof that you're interested in UFOs? Oh, take a look at this. I show her the flyer from the exhibition of Matsue and Aliens, but I got it. Look at blah blah blah. It's a flyer from an exhibition of Matsue and Aliens. I have this with me because I'm interested in aliens. I guess you're not lying. Glad I got this. Good thing I kept hold of it. How was the Lafcadio Hearn Museum? I was moved. I felt like I saw scenes of Japan that I had forgotten. Well, I felt the same way. Did you? Hearn's affection for Japan is something that today's Japanese people have lost. Hearn was wonderful, but then so was Japan back then. It was a country of gods guarded by compassion and morality, don't you agree? Yeah. Kern came to Japan through a twist of strange fate, but maybe he was destined to come here. The gods brought him here so that he could record our traditional ghost stories. Looks like Sugari's a bit of a fan of Hokkaido. Am I boring you? No, not at all. Morita is running late though, huh? Right, you came here to see Morita. Why did you join the UFO research lab, Sugari? Because I like UFOs, of course, otherwise I wouldn't be in such a place. That's true. I can't seem to get along with her very well. I should ask Morita. Do you know how old Morita is? 33. Don't ask me how old I am. Morita and I are the same age. I turned 33 this year, and chances are the Snappy who bit him and the Snappy that I'm looking for are the same person. Yesterday he was talking about Snappy, but I'll tell you right now, Morita wouldn't talk about her. Why not? Because it's a painful memory. Did she break his heart? The memory was painful because she bit him. Oh, literally painful. Snappy had a left canine tooth sticking out, and he still has a mark from it. Snappy has a left canine tooth sticking out. She's at San Incho TV, right? What are you saying? Nothing. You're interested in her, and let's talk about Kwaidan. Sure. Tell me about your favorite story in the book. I guess the one where a man who's left his wife for his career can't forget about his wife, and he comes back a few years later to be welcomed by the same kind, beautiful wife. But it turns out she was already dead. That's my favorite. It's creepy, but I liked it because it was also bittersweet. Unfortunately, we don't seem to agree on things. Really? My favorite was the one where a man who had promised his wife, who died a disease, that he wouldn't get married again, breaks the promise and marries a younger woman. On the morning after the wedding, his new wife's head is gone, and is found in the front of the ex-wife's grave. Oh, the story isn't quiet, and she picked the most distasteful one. Men are always foolish. I'm going to go now. Sugari is kind of weird. Misaki knew about me, though. She must have something to do with Aya. I'm going to San Incho TV. Whatever they called it. I arrive at San Incho TV. I'm going to ask Misaki Murakami about Snappy. Welcome. I know, yeah, you are the same lady. From the other place too. I knew you looked familiar. Trying to fool me. Could I please see Misaki Murakami? Do you have an appointment? No, I don't, but can you call her? Murakami instructed me not to call her about any visitors who don't have appointments, especially if it's a guy who looks like he could be Max. What do you mean, a guy who looks like he could be Max? I'm assuming he's someone like you? She seems to hate me now. Anything wrong? Oh, I almost forgot about an appointment. I'll excuse myself now. I'll leave the reception desk. If I wandered around here, she might show up again. They're doing charity auction. Each staff in an individual space, including Misaki. There are posters in the station. Misaki has perfect teeth. She can't be Snappy. Well, she could. It's called braces. Misaki contributed too. There are dolls stationed next to her and also the red spider lily brooch. That's the brooch she was wearing. I'll buy it as a keepsake. I'd like to get this. As I'm about to make a payment, I notice Misaki's boss is the cashier. Sure, thank you. Aren't you the one of the high-ups around here? Yeah, believe it or not, I'm the head of the announcers department. So what's the department head doing here? All the employees take turns as the cashier for the auction regardless of our position. This is my chance. Talking to someone who's so familiar is weird. I might be able to get some information out of this guy. Acquire the red spider lily brooch. I saw you arguing with Misaki the other day. Did anything happen to her at work? Murakami actually wants to do news reporting. She's been asking me for a while, but anything wrong with her doing news? No, there's nothing wrong. She has enough experience and I believe she's capable. But she's strong-minded too, so I don't feel that the news would be a good fit for her. She's getting popular as she is now, so she should wait and get more established before transferring to a different department. Oh, I really shouldn't be talking about that with someone outside the station. Misaki Murakami is hugely popular. She's our leading announcer. I'm a fan of hers too. Isn't she the most promising of all the women who started together? Actually, she's the only one. No other female staff joined the station the same year as her. She doesn't have a rival around the same age? There used to be one who was a year older, but she left the company. If that's the case, could she be Morita's childhood friend? Anything happen with Murakami? No, nothing. Thank you very much. I rushed out of the Sun in show TV. Aww. I need to find out more about Misaki. I wonder who would talk about her. Think. That chatty bitch might talk about Misaki. Bitch is probably at the waterworks. Alright. Arrive at waterworks. Welcome. Is Riko Sasaki here? Yes, Miss Misaki is sitting in the back. The manager remembers bitch by her maiden name, of course. Women usually change the last name when they marry, so it may not necessarily match the name on the school list. I walk towards the back and find bitch sitting alone. You again. I'd like to ask you about your high school days. No way. I don't want to bring this up, but my swimsuit poster won't work anymore. Why not? I told Arisa that her mother used to work as an advertising model when she couldn't get a job as an actress. It's nothing big. I'd like to ask about Misaki Murakami. Get out of here. What was she called in high school? It's Snappy, isn't it? We called her Murakami. I heard she got the most votes in popularity poll. Nothing to do with me. The girls idolize her. I know you're jealous. Entertainers and announcers are different, but she's an icon in the television industry. So what? She's making bitch's dream a reality. Bet you were really popular, too. You bet. I was a star in my high school. But you weren't as popular as Misaki. You don't understand it at all. She looked like a boy with short hair, and with that headstrong personality, she wasn't popular at all. That's what you wanted to believe, but I bet she was actually popular among the boys. There is no way that savage woman could have been popular. Misaki is savage? I saw her bite Watanabe before. She bit him? Watanabe was the kind of guy who never lost a fight, and he was crying. Wow. Oh dear, I talked too much. No, I'm glad to hear that I heard that story. It's helpful. I don't need your sarcasm. Are you done? I have better things to do than talk to you. That was plenty, thank you. I head outside. Dun, dun, dun. I leave the cafe. Next I should go see the person who was bitten. Okay. To the school! So I don't know why you just don't email him if you do have that too. But, you know, whatever, do your own thing. I'm back at Oba High School, but it looks like classes are still in session. I go around back to the field. Monkey's doing maintenance. There you are, Monkey. Still looking for Aya Fumino? No, I'm looking for Snappy this time. You could stand to dress Snappy, it's true. You're pretty funny. I'm pretty busy. Unless you've got something important to say, you can show yourself out. I wouldn't come see you if it wasn't important. I have nothing to say to you. Yes, you do. I heard that the monkey who never lost a fight cried after a girl bit him. Do you enjoy digging up my painful memories? Who bit you? Misaki Murakami, wasn't it? Hmm? I felt like he blushed as soon as I mentioned her name. No way could this be. Did you have a crush on Misaki? What? They say girls like bad boys. Were you two dating? Don't be stupid. Bullseye. No, we weren't dating. It was just what? Unrequited love. I see. In high school, I had a crush on Misaki, and then... Wait, you didn't force... Say any more and I'll kick your ass. I get into fist fights, but I never hit women. I told her that I liked her and I was rejected, that's all. Well, why would she bite you? I don't really know. But be honest. I can think of one thing that could have upset Misaki. What is it? Wait here. Monkey goes into the school building. It looks like he went to get something. Monkey comes back. He has an old friendship bracelet in his hand. This. Monkey shows me the friendship bracelet. It's one of those Misanga bracelets made with threads of 5 colors. Blue, yellow, red, white, black. When I was joking around with her, I pulled out on this bracelet and it broke. Misaki looked like she was about to cry and she tried to bite me all of a sudden. Can you tell me a little more about the situation? I told her that I liked her, but she said she liked someone else. Who? She didn't tell me, so I was upset and tried to grab her bracelet, and then... Thanks to being such a musclehead, you pulled so hard you broke it. Then snap, she bit me. Then she realized what just happened and ran away. That's it. I always wanted to apologize and give this back to her, but I wasn't able to before graduation, and I still have it today. I can return it back to her if you want, but these kinds of things are often better with help from the third party. You can go and apologize to her after. Sure. You can count on me. I'll take good care of the friendship bracelet. Alright, here. Monkey hands me the friendship bracelet. Acquired 5-color friendship bracelet. I'll give it back to Misaki. I'm counting on you. Oh, also, have her teeth been that perfect since she was a kid? I only knew her from high school. Who knew her since she was a kid then? I think Tanaka went to the same middle school as her. 4 Eyes. Thank you, I'll go talk to him. Part ways with Monkey. Running in circles constantly. What time is it? It is 3:48. Arrive at the city office. You again, I'm tired of seeing your face. Today I'm here to ask you about your beloved Misaki. I won't say anything. She used to be called Snappy, didn't she? I don't know. When she got upset, she had a habit of snapping at people with her teeth? I don't know. Yes, you do. I don't know. You could just tell me Misaki is snappy, right? I don't know. So much for someone that I guess I need to give him bait. I wouldn't ask you to talk for nothing. What do you mean? I have a souvenir for you. I don't want a souvenir. How about now? I show him the red spider lily brooch that I got at the auction. That can't be. This belonged to Misaki. I know, it's her favorite. She wore it on TV many times. You like red spider lilies? What's wrong with that? The Japanese name of the red spider lily, Higanbana, implies death and afterlife. It's not exactly the luckiest flower. This flower means a sad memory. Wow, the smartest kid in school sure knows a lot of trivia. You can butter me up if you want, but I won't talk about her. I don't use cheap tricks like that. You already did, many times. You went to the same elementary school as her, didn't you? And now you're silent? I feel like you'll trick me if I talk. I told you I don't use cheap tricks. I won't talk. 4 Eyes and Misaki went to the same elementary school. He might have an old picture of or two. If there's an old picture, I can see what her teeth were like. Do you have an old picture of her? If you don't say anything, it means yes. How about we trade that picture for this brooch? You use such dirty tricks. You have a picture, don't you? I always liked her. What's wrong with having pictures of her? You didn't take her pictures secretly, did you? No, it's not like that. Whenever I had a chance to take pictures at school events, so I would get close to her and end up in the same picture. Show me if there's a good one. I'll trade it for the brooch. I need to think about it, but I really want her brooch. Just show me the pictures. Fine. Pathetic. Rise goes back to the desk and comes back with an album. You have that many pictures of her, and you carried them with you? How sad. I've done nothing illegal here. All these pictures were legally taken or legally acquired. Fine, just show me. Look at the 4 Eyes albums. This is an interesting picture. Why don't we trade this picture for the brooch? This is a legal exchange. Exchange the spider lily brooch for the picture. But I feel bad. What are you up to? I feel a little bad, too. Right in the heart, oh well. If you spoke to me about it 15 years ago, she wouldn't have to get hurt, you know. Would she get hurt? I can't just let that pass. Well, not necessary. Can you talk to me about Aya Fumino now? I could never do that because it's a dream. Dream? What do you mean? No, nothing. You didn't hear that. Fine, I guess I'll need to talk to Misaki then. I should go back to work now. Okay. Little by little, we're getting somewhere. Oh, he's hungry again, that starving bitch. Kami-Arion. Excuse me. Back at Kami-Arion. Kind of like saying that. Kami-Arion. If I want something to eat, Kami-Arion is an easy choice. Sanpei greets me. Welcome! What should I eat today? Look at the menu. I'll have the deep-fried morage shrimp. Sure, 1 deep-fried morage shrimp. Moroge. Sanpei repeats it loudly and goes back to the kitchen. Let's go. Look at the friendship bracelet that I got from Monkey. seen this bracelet somewhere. Could it be? Take a look at the picture I got from the Karakora art studio. The girl in the picture with Fatty has the same friendship bracelet on her wrist. He's wearing the same friendship bracelet, so she was a friend with Snappy. I sit and think for a while, and Sanpei comes back with my meal. Thank you for waiting. So this is deep-fried moroge shrimp. I wonder what it tastes like. That's right, deep-fried. Sanpei goes back to the kitchen as I take a bite. The shell is so tender, the shrimp is so rich and tasty. Being able to eat this every day must be a nice perk of living Matsue. Genkichi comes out from the kitchen. This is your 5th Sumo Ashikoshi item. And he puts a stamp on the mo of my stamp rally card. You have 2 items left. I might complete all 7. Keep it up, young man. This isn't really the reason why I came here. Genkichi goes back to the kitchen. From the kitchen, Sanpei turns the TV on. I turn my attention to the TV. Oh hey, it's Misaki. She's doing a weather report from in front of the Karakora art studio. Even if I leave right now, I wouldn't make it there before she leaves. Hey, could you turn up the volume? Sanpei calls from the kitchen. Are you a fan of hers? It's not like that, but I do want to hear this. Sure thing. Sanpei turns up the volume. I'll be reporting the weather again an hour from now in front of the Matsue Castle. If I head to Matsue Castle, I can catch her. My cell phone suddenly rings. Who could it be? I take the call. The call was from Yuka, Fatty's fiancée. She said she had something to talk about and asked me to come to Monet Dango shop.